These doggone movies that Tyler Perry be coming out with. I actually heard that he actually stole it from somebody's book, and I was going to get the book and read it and see if he actually stole it. But that's the point that I'm trying to make on this post. I just wanted to say that real quick before I talk about this stuff. Also, y'all know I had to hop on here and talk about Divorce in the Black. I have to say something about it. So I watched the movie, and I'm not gonna lie, I do relate to Megan Good's character, but not on the being abused physically. But it showed me how much us women will put up with unnecessary stuff because we love them. And I think the one thing that I took from it was knowing what your worth is. And I really wanted to talk about this because if you follow me and you watch my post, I pretty much have explained what I went through this past year after my divorce and the revelations that I got from my divorce. And I realized a lot of stuff, and I came to the conclusion that I am not upset with my ex, but at the same time, I know what I experienced in my marriage, and knowing the fact that I loved him 100%, and I know what I wasn't getting back was pretty much hell. And it's important that you do know your worth, but it's also important to understand that you want a man that also understands your worth, and also you also want that man not to take advantage of your love. Because a lot of us women, what we have to understand is that we are natural when it comes to giving. God created us to be multipliers. It's easy for us to pour and give and help and cultivate because that's natural for us. And in my situation, I saw the heart of him, and I was in love with the heart of him. But at the same time, I felt like that he didn't love himself enough to pour back into me to cultivate the love that is in me. But the dopest thing about all of it is me realizing that I wasn't being loved properly, but how hard I fought for it in the marriage and how much I poured into him, even though I wasn't being poured back into. And it let me know that whoever God has for me, who knows how to love me properly, I can't even imagine what kind of person I'm going to be. And with the key word being cultivate, cultivate means to pretty much develop, to, enhance skills, to, I say make better, you know what I mean? Because that's the whole point of marriage. You're supposed to work together to help elevate, to help better each other. And I said this before, and I'm going to say it again. I thank God for therapy. It helped me realize that my marriage ending wasn't 100% my fault. Yes, I did have some aid in it, but at the same time, because I wasn't loved properly, I wasn't myself. Y'all excuse my dog. He in the background playing with his duck. But because I wasn't being loved properly, I wasn't able to fully be who Caprice was in the marriage. So unfortunately, he wasn't even able to see me fully. So what he saw with all the things that I did, all the things that I've done, it's like, but if it's only one person doing all the pushing and doing all the work, that's tiresome, and it will drive anybody to the brink of, losing it. And I had to realize that, and I'm so grateful for what I learned from it, and I'm also excited for whatever is coming up next because I have gotten so much wisdom for being in that. And I hate the fact that it ended the way it did. I hate the fact that, you know, it's almost like he can't even stand me. And it's like I think about all the things like finding his family for him, and it's like you almost have to tell yourself you can't look at all the stuff that you've done for somebody because it will drive you crazy. So I'm grateful for what I was able to do for him in the marriage, but I also look forward to having the right person come into my life and to be able to cultivate the love that's in me. And I'm excited to see what kind of person I'm going to be when I'm loved properly. Once you love yourself first.